JEE cutoffs are out and people are blaming reservation. Let's break this down.
The SC population of India is about 18 to 20%, and they get 15% reservation. The ST population is about 9 to 10%, and they get 7.5% of the reservation. And for the so-called general category people, look at any caste census, and they are about 15 to 20% maximum. Yet 50% of the seats are open to them, and they mostly occupy all of the 50% of the open seats. Now, talking of the cutoff, why is the cutoff so high for general category students? You see, how is this cutoff actually decided? The cutoff for any entrance exam or any job is basically a supply-demand equation. You have the number of students, the number of candidates, which happens to be the demand, and the supply is the number of seats, which happens to be fixed. Now, when there is high level of competition, when there is high level of competitiveness of a certain community, the cutoff, but the seats are constant, so the cutoff goes really high. That is for the general category. Even though they have 50% of the seats open for them, they still have very high levels of competition, which shows that these communities are socially economically developed to the extent that they're able to compete at such level. Now let us look at the SC/ST communities. The SC/ST communities, we don't have the same level of socio-economic development. We don't have the same level of social capital. So the competitiveness is pretty much low. Even though we have seats below proportionate to our population, the competitiveness is also less, which shows you that these communities need more help. That is why the cutoff is so low. A lot of general category candidates blame the high cutoffs on the SC/ST students. However, the main culprit for the cutoffs being so high is the limited nature of the number of seats in government colleges and universities. Rather than blaming SC/ST students for the high cutoffs, the main culprit here should be the government of India, so that it can increase the number of seats, it can increase the number of colleges and universities, government colleges and universities, so that more people can get opportunity to study. Therefore, the cutoff gets automatically lower. It is not to blame SC/ST students for this.